We're here in Toronto, Canada, in the heart of Hollywood North, home to thousands of actors chasing the dream of being on the big screen. For many actors, their journey starts at the Toronto Monologue Slam, Canada's largest acting showcase. Every month, actors perform in front of a panel of industry professionals for the title of Monologue Slam Champion. On tonight's episode, 2 of those actors will perform their own original monologues with the hopes of making it to the finals. Welcome to the Toronto Monologue Slam on Bell 5.
Welcome to the Bell 5 Monologue Slam! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Toronto Monologue Slam. I am your host, Fareed, yes, Danny. You guys probably don't know who the hell I am. I've been in shows such as Ali in Wonderland, Orange is the New Brown, and the musical La 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 Land. You ever seen that? Good stuff. Okay, so how the Monologue Slam works, ladies and gentlemen. What happens, we pick Toronto's finest 10 actors to perform each and every night on a Sunday. What they're gonna do is, and this is the best part, this time they have all written their own monologues for all of you to enjoy tonight. Round of applause for that right there. Right? So they're gonna come up stage, they're gonna perform a monologue in under 2 minutes. What's gonna happen then is then our beautiful judges are gonna deliberate, and then they're gonna talk about the performance and how they just did. They're gonna have some feedback and some notes. So, that being said, round of applause for our first judge. To my right, to your left, Mr. Ron Leach, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Leach is a casting director. He's been casting for over 10 years, so he started when he was 8. It was his birthday a couple days ago, so happy birthday, Ron Leach.
Yeah!
Round of applause for the man taking a sippy sip of his drinky drink, Mr. Andre Newell. Andre Newell is the founder, co-founder, all-around sexy man. He's not an actor, but he should be, because look at that goddamn face. He created this whole thing, guys. He's been doing this since 2001. I was 6 years old. He pulled me off the street. He's like, Fareed, man, I got an idea, man. I'm gonna do a performance. You're gonna come and you're gonna act for me. And I acted, and it was terrible, but it was good, and I've been doing it ever since. And Andre Newell is the reason. He is the founder. He's gonna be a judge tonight. Round of applause for Andre. And to the right, Andre, my left, your right, someone else's center, the woman with the beautiful hair, and her name just sounds like a dance. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Olunike! Olunike is an actor, producer, writer, philanthropist, dancer, author. You have a book, I'm sure. She's also, I think she's a messiah of some sorts, probably too. I don't know. There's a lot of things I can't list. Olunike is the other co-founder of the Monologue Slam. Started this a long time ago with Andre Newell. She can be seen in shows such as Working Moms, Flashpoint, the Olunike Talk Show coming 2020. What? Yeah. Our first performer is a former Monologue Slam champion, an all-around veteran, and a pretty good-looking guy. Make some noise for Blake Summers!
Oh, my dog. You got out of the pound! Oh, you smell amazing! Oh, your coat is blow-dried. Look at this fancy new collar. Sheila the Shiatsu. That's foreign. Very chic. Oh, this is the human that saved you. Wow. That is a leg. I gotta climb. Okay, easy on the leash. Sorry, he's a little impatient. This is the human that saved me from the pound. Greg, hump his legs. You know, he named me Bagel the Beagle. Bagel! Bagel the Beagle! So what is the most beautiful shiatsu I've ever seen doing at the dog park? What do you mean, zoo? I know there's poo everywhere, you don't have to bring attention to it. And you and I had to deal with way worse at the pound. We always made the most of it. Food? Food? Do you remember? When we spent the night howling at the stars through the cracks in the kennel wall? I was so weak. You kept me warm with your coat. Finally learned what it meant to make puppy love that night. And after you found a tiny snail and you smooshed it with your paw. We had escargot! You know, I never got to tell you that was the greatest night of my life. Oh, my dog. I never barked you back. Sheila, no! Listen here! That was not a one-night doggy stand! Sheila! One second. That was not a one-night doggy stand! Sheila! The reason I never barked you back is because Greg picked me the next day. If it wasn't for him picking me, you know how weak I was. I would have been a goner. Cut it out! Sheila, I'm being strangled by a long carpet for dog's sakes. I didn't want to abandon you. If it were up to me, we would be sharing the same doghouse, chewing the same wires and scratching the same sofas. I gotta tell you, Peruvian leather is a blessing on the paws. Look, we got out. And that's all that matters right now. Things in life, they aren't always up to us. And sometimes, that's okay. This world isn't black and white because I know that all we see is gray. All right! We're going! Theo, just keep getting your helmet and bring you back here. We forgot my duck! Here we go, my duck!
Round of applause! Hey boy! That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. All right, first off, we got Ron Leach, casting director extraordinaire. Ron Leach, why don't you give us our feedback to Blake, please?
What a great way to begin this evening. Thank you for that. It was really exciting to see. I was awfully worried when you came charging in here, chasing after all the balls and running around, and I thought, oh, you're going to rely on physical comedy, and then you made it about heart and intention and relationship, which is the foundation of everything we do. And it was truthful, and it was lovely, and funny as hell, and almost said the other word. And
We can say that, right?
Can we say that word? I don't know. I'll weave that in later. I really, and the squirrel moment was breathtaking. Your timing was just absolutely freaking exceptional, and surprised the hell out of me. And I can't thank you enough. It was just lovely.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel, first of all?
I felt like I could have been a little less reliant on the physical stuff off the top, but I felt like I was staying true to the intentions of the character, and I was really in it. And Olenike gave like a fantastic note like right before, just kind of throw it away and try something new, and I did a lot of different stuff, and it worked.
Right.
I felt great about it. Thank you.
I felt you executed everything that you wanted to do, having seen this, and I saw the freedom that you had in playing. I didn't see any restrictions. I saw somebody who was having a blast. I asked you to lead today. I asked you to go first, and I know how hard that is. And I think you set an excellent tone for everybody, so I thank you for that.
Thanks, man.
It's important to be coachable, and it's important to take notes from anyone, anything, so that it frees you up from being stuck in one way of doing things.
Exactly.
And that's why I gave that note to you guys backstage, that everything that you've ever did to prepare for this moment, I need you to throw it away now and enjoy yourself, right? And you did just that. I've watched your monologue over and over and over again this whole week, and I have not seen most of the things that you did. I was like, oh my gosh, she surprised me. Really wonderful writing.
Thank you.
You painted every little moment for me, and there was a lot of physical comedy, but you balanced it with those moments where you kept your stillness, and that's where all the emotion sunk in, and you had us all the time. I noticed you had a little fumble with the ball and stuff like that because it came at a different time.
Yeah, but you make it work.
But that's the gift.
Exactly.
Sorry.
And spinning plates, it's important to spin plates. I saw the owner of both of you and your little pup, the person you love. I saw the park, I saw all the and I'm a phobia of and I saw it and it made me cringe. So thank you. Thank you for that very much. Thanks for leading. Yeah.
Round of applause for Blake's. Get your ball. The ball. Bad dog. Come here.
Okay, hello everybody. Hi, thank you for coming. So you guys were asked here to write monologues, your own monologues, until we get to the development stages of the Toronto Monologue Slam on stage next week. And you have Stephen Park, who is a wonderful instructor. He's going to show you the process that he's taken me through for many, many years. So welcome, Stephen.
Thanks, Olenike.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I think you all are extremely brave. You're writing your own monologues and you're going to put those up for competition. That's great. That takes a lot of courage. How old were you when you started acting?
I was the laughing hyena in The Lion King when
Yes.
I was 8 years old. And then I was Scuttle when I was 10.
Like the Big Mervish production, The Lion King?
No, but like private school. When I was
Private school,
young, little
oh.
boy. You know, they just like threw like a bunch of like, oh yeah, like drag queen makeup on me, like, you're gonna be Scuttle. And I just kind of like ran around in like a white boa flying around me. It was great.
Have you written your own material before?
Yeah, I have. I've written my own material before, but it's a similar thing of not putting it out there as much as I should be, and kind of staying in my room and being like, oh, I'm writing this great stuff, but no one actually is really seeing it. So I have no idea. I'm basically just like, oh my God.
So next up, not last and not least, we have Andrea Carter. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi. My name's Jade. I'm an addict. I've been sober for 26 hours. My life wasn't supposed to be like this. You know, people keep telling me that it's a disease. You have a disease. It feels more like a curse. I feel cursed. And the only way to break the curse is to face my demons. So, I'm an addict. I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. I'm an addict. I mean, I relapsed yesterday, and, you know, I keep thinking that I'll be able to get through this. I'll be able to get over it. But these triggers, I don't see them coming. You know, one taste is all you need, and it's just... I keep saying that I'm an addict, but I'm not telling you what I'm addicted to, so. Well, I'm addicted to the ritual. It's easy to grab what I need. I can get it anywhere. And I grab it and I bring it home, and the first thing that I do is, well, I go to my bathroom. And I lock the door. Even if no one's home. I feel safe. So safe. And I don't look at the mirror, not yet. I keep my eyes on the prize. His body. I pull the shower curtain back. I put his body in the tub. He's starting to wake up. I take off all my clothes and I get in the tub. He's almost fully awake and he's starting to freak out. And I feel my fangs slice through my gums. They bleed a little every time. And my own blood excites me. And I feel his body just writhing against mine. But my strength, my strength. And I sink my teeth into his neck and I suck. And I instantly feel a euphoria that you will never understand. Never. And I feel his pulse on my lips. And the harder that he tries to get away, the harder I suck. And his body goes limp and I feel power for the first time. I let his dead body go to the floor. And I look at my animal self in the mirror, blood dripping down my neck. And I'm so proud. I'm here now because all I want to do is do it again. In 1825, killing was easy. I had little humanity, but now, centuries of human companionship, I'm conflicted. I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody else. But I do. Oh, God, I do. I'm 192 years old, and I need help. I wanna be good. I wanna be good. Let me be good. Who am I kidding? Look at you all now. You're so weak. Yeah. Oh, I prey on the weak. You're all so fragile. I'm sorry, but it's what I'm addicted to. Oh, I can't hold back any longer. I can't. Run! Run! You should run now!
What the hell is wrong with you? She said run. You guys just sitting there watching her. Run! I love a good comedy monologue, don't you?
Thank you. That was great. I mean, whoa. Gonna creeped us out in the front. I was like, yes, go, girl, go. And it's speaking of going, where you got to, it could be quicker.
Yes. Yeah.
I know how you could get there. Breathing all the way down through and not caring when the dialogue happens, but you have to keep it going down.
Yeah.
And notice that you were cutting your breath off, right? There was these short breaths. And so that made it, the short breaths kept taking you out. It's only towards the end when you started to make those deep breaths that it was like the fear of us set in, and me and Andre were like, whoa. But imagine if you were having all those breaths the whole way through. Or we need to not know when you're going to actually jump at us.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You were too easy on us. We should be on edge all the time. And when you were screaming out the sounds of pleasures, I need to hear what that really sounds like.
Yeah.
Your pleasure, your orgasm.
Yes.
That's what it is. I want to hear your orgasm, Andrea. Don't hide that. We know it's big and loud and black. You know it.
Can we use this stuff? No? No, we can't use that? Okay.
So,
Just making sure.
excellent work. Excellent writing. The writing was phenomenal.
That was incredible. Thank you. Yeah, I having seen this one again and talked to you about it, again, another one I feel that you executed what you wanted to do. And where you took it from to where you got to. The main thing going up here is everybody has a plan, and Mike Tyson has a quote that everybody has a plan until they get hit, and it doesn't matter what you think you're gonna do up there. There's something about standing there in front of the lights in front of everybody, and you take a hit, and you took the hit, and you executed, and that was brilliant work, and your stillness was amazing, so congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andre. Mr. Ron Leach, what you got for her?
I agree with everything that my compatriots here said, but I have a different take on some things. So I completely agree with Monica's comment about breath. But I think in the arc of this story, there's a turn from where you go from being an addict to being a predator. And an addict will have short, sharp breaths because they're anxious about their next hit. And a predator breathes and hunts and controls. And so to me, there's a moment in your text where it turns. And I saw that turn in your body. I saw that turn in your intention. I didn't hear that turn in your breath. And so when you reveal that you are a vampire, that's when you start picking people in this audience and stalking them.
Yeah.
Right? And that would just send a shiver down. Imagine if you're sitting back here behind us and all of a sudden you're like laser vision on them and they can't get out of their chair fast enough.
Yeah.
Right? And to me, that's what we call event definition. And that's when that kick in the scene leads to something unwritten.
Yeah.
But I can't thank you enough for what you've done. It's a great piece of writing.
Thank you.
Round of applause for Andrea.